Well, it's been a minute since we talked about Australia. Things haven't really improved at all, really. In fact, they're just continuing to get worse, and I don't really want to, rain on anybody's parade or make the world even more of a darker place than it already seems. But top Australian official, we're transferring COVID-19 patients to quarantine camps. Wow, cool. I guess it's a little bit less offensive if you just come out and say it, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Fucking Christ. Australian authorities are removing COVID-19 positive patients and residents in the Northern Territory to a quarantine camp in Howard Springs. I'm sure it's nice. I'm sure it's wonderful. After 9 cases, 9 cases were identified in the community of Binjari, according to a local official. Hard lockdowns were implemented in Binjari and nearby Rockhole on November 20th, according to the Northern Territory's Chief Minister. Residents of Binjari and Rockhole no longer have the 5 reason to leave their homes. Oh, okay. Chief Minister Michael Gunner said in a Facebook post dated November 20th. Oh, okay, cool. So that's how they're running their province. Okay. Australia's 5 allowable reasons for people to leave their homes. Holy fuck. Include going to work or school, buying food or supplies, exercising, caregiving, or getting vaccinated. Cool. So all of those, they've just been revoked. You just stay at home and just wait for, I don't know, those 9 cases to dissipate because reasons. What's your justification for this? Officials have identified 5 additional close contacts. Oh my god, I know, I'm terrified. In Borola. That had not previously been known to us, and therefore we're taking it out on everyone. They have all tested negative, and they are being transferred to Howard Springs. Okay, wait a minute. So these quarantine camps, so the people that have tested negative just had close contact, and they're being transferred to the place where you guys are keeping all of the positive cases as well? What the fuck? Gunner said on November 21st that 8 people have been taken to the facility in Howard Springs against their will. I'm sure that's germane to the point, really. It's just, hey, the government has my best intentions in mind, so I'm just going to go to that facility in Howard Springs. It's highly likely that more residents will be transferred to Howard Springs today, either as positive cases or close contacts, he said with a gleam in his eye. We have already identified 38 close contacts, and we are preparing the bunkers. The jail cells. The camps that are out there. But the number will go up. Those 38 are being transferred now. Cool, by boxcar? According to the Northern Territory government website, those who are taken to Howard Springs or other quarantine camps, the Alice Spring quarantine... Why do they have multiple fucking concentration camps? I don't get it. And do not undergo a test. You will be required to remain in quarantine for a further 10 days at your own expense. Cool, so they'll just take you from your home, throw you in a camp, and then give you a bill for it? Why would anybody be in Australia? This is coming to a fucking country near you. Don't worry about it. 2022 is going to be a wild time. On November 22nd, Police Commissioner and Territory Controller Jamie Chalker, of course, confirmed to the news outlet that a 77-year-old man who was on an international repatriation flight died at the Howard Springs quarantine site over the weekend. What, was he starved to death? He was an international repat. Obviously, he was a 7-year-old individual. Theoretically, okay, let's take the government's interpretation of the necessity of these quarantine camps, right? Okay, they're supposed to be specialized locations to treat and care for COOF patients, right? They're supposed to be focused specifically on those needs. Why are people dying there? Wasn't the point of just doing the massive lockdowns to mitigate the amount of deaths? So shouldn't you be by using the same logic, shouldn't you be closing these quarantine camps because just one life is too many lost? No, it's not about actually keeping you safe or keeping you healthy. It's about control. We're just looking at whether they had any existing other issues. Shouldn't you know that before you start fucking snatching people up off the street? Shouldn't you be, kind of figuring out their medical history, seeing if they need anything instead of just, fucking grabbing them, throwing them in the fucking panel van with a kangaroo? What the fuck is wrong with these people? But certainly the initial advice is not indicating that it was a death related to COVID. Oh great, that should make a lot more people feel a lot more secure then. Over the weekend, thousands of people demonstrated in multiple Australian cities against vaccine mandates. Yeah, again, for like the 30th fucking week. When are these eventually going to pay off? Or when are they going to turn even fucking worse? There are concerns among parts of the community about some pandemic management legislation that the state government is currently trying to pass, through the upper house of Parliament. Melbourne-based journalist Dana Morse told Al Jazeera the bill has stalled, but people are concerned about the amount of power the state government will have if the bill passes. Which bill are you referring to? Meanwhile, earlier this month, Australia reopened its borders to vaccinated travelers. Oh, okay, cool. But then you're still snatching people up who have had close contacts, so why would anybody be visiting? Okay, unless you really want to experience this horror firsthand. But don't worry, we're already seeing a soft implementation happening in, you guessed it, California. California School District creates new program for unvaccinated students in wake of vaccine mandate. Segregation's coming back into your schools. I hope you're fucking excited for this. A K-8 school district in Southern California is planning to open a new program for unvaccinated students. If Governor Gavin Newsom's COOF vaccination mandate takes effect and prevents them from receiving in-person learning. Awesome. In a November 23rd message sent to the families of Alpine Union School District, Superintendent Rich Newman said he and the district believes it is their moral responsibility. I love that kind of verbiage coming from the government, especially when they think they have moral superiority over anyone. That's nothing horrifying about that whatsoever. To provide in-person instruction for all students, including those whose parents reject vaccination. We realize that there are students in our community whose parents will choose not to have their children vaccinated. In fact, I have been meeting with many of those parents to hear their thoughts and develop plans to ensure that students are also provided with the same opportunity to learn in person if the mandate requiring students to be vaccinated goes into effect. I understand that he's being kind of altruistic with his motives, but no appointed official should be using that type of messianic language. Well, it's our moral responsibility. No, just fucking fight it in the courts, okay? Get that shit overturned, because there's no legal standing to this nonsense anywhere. According to Newman, the district has created a program called Alpine Choice Academy. Oh, geez, moving shit the wrong way, I guess. To address the potential impact of the proposed mandate, which will require students at all public charter, and private schools to receive. How the fuck does Newsom have authority over private schools? That's interesting. To receive COOF vaccinations following full federal approval of the shot for their grade span. That is super fucked. This unique program is the first of its kind, designed to provide in-person learning to students who would not be able to attend school on campus if not vaccinated, Newman said, adding that the district will continue to field input from parents and release more details about the ACA in the near future. The AUSD is located in Cuyamaca Mountains of San Diego County. I probably butchered that, but close enough. And serves a community of about 15,000 residents, and 5 schools enroll approximately 1,750 students in grades K-8, according to the district's website. The state already requires that students are vaccinated against viruses that cause measles, mumps, rubella, and other actually dangerous diseases, said Newsom when he announced a mandate, and there's no reason why we wouldn't do the same for COVID-19. I could think of several, just saying. Vaccines work, do they? What exactly is your metric for work? Huh? Mitigate symptoms? Sure, but that's not what a traditional vaccine, but if you want to redefine what a vaccine is, you do you. It's why California leads the country in preventing school closures and has the lowest case rates. Oh, sorry, I think that Florida's taking that lead, but you go ahead and you continue to say that. Said the Democratic governor, who survived a recall effort fueled by public disapproval of his pandemic response and many other lies that he's perpetuated. We encourage other states to follow our lead. Yeah, and it looks like a lot of other states are looking at you like you're a fucking Nazi, but hey, go ahead and you try to amass some sort of support via numbers. Move has since prompted many parents in the Golden State to quit traditional schooling altogether. You'll love to see it. Homeschool Legal Defense Association, a Virginia-based not-for-profit organization focused on providing legal advice for homeschooling families, mentioned in October that it was seeing a spike in California parents looking for homeschooling support. You'll love to see it. We are seeing an increase in our membership numbers in California. Much of the increase is due to Governor Newsom's vaccine mandate. No shit. HSLDA President Michael Smith said in a statement. We are receiving comments daily from parents who would not otherwise chosen to pull their students out of public schooling, stating the reason for doing so is simply due to the mandate. That, and if they see the curriculum, what their kids are being fucking forced to, quote unquote, learn in the public school system, especially in California, as fucked as that is. But you guys know all about that insanity, because I ain't letting these motherfuckers rest on any of this shit. I don't have a kid, but I just see bad shit and need to point it out. Simple as. But with that said, guys, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.